Hello, everybody, wherever you may be, from coast to coast and sea to shining sea. Special Field Day edition. Welcome to Ham Radio Live. Thank you so much for coming to the World's Radio Show. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, wherever you're coming from. Please subscribe. We don't monetize the channel. That means no commercials for you. And we just ask you to subscribe so people can find the channel that might have an interest in ham radio. And this one's going to be a special show that hopefully maybe one of those people around the world might just watch and say, hey, that's a hobby I'd like. We'll see. Also, some neat stories from Field Day today that I was involved with a great ham here in the Pacific Northwest. I'd like to welcome you to the show. A very happy Saturday. It is June 26th, the very end of the first day of Field Day 2021. Hello, everybody, wherever you may be. I had a good day today, really did. Fun day. Had a chance to go out on the road. Before we tell the story, the whole passion here is to help you get into amateur radio. There are many ways to do so. First of all, the American Radio Relay League is a great resource for you. Right now, it's their field day. American Radio Relay League sponsors the ARRL Field Day. Find them online, www.arrl.org. They can help you get a hold of a radio club near you to help teach you and get you on the air. That's kind of a neat thing, right? If you're in Japan Amateur Radio League is available. They're good people. Find them at www.jarl.org. Over in Great Britain, one of my favorites. It really is, because it's just a neat group of guys. Those guys over there are really special, and they do really care about ham radio and, getting people in the hobby. That's big to them. Truly is. Find the Radio Society of Great Britain online at www.rsgb.org. If you're over in Canada, maybe up north, having a nice hot summer, I know that for sure, contact the Radio Amateurs of Canada, www.rec.ca. And over the pond in Australia, Wireless Institute of Australia can be found at www.wia.org. I know it's a special weirdo time show. Believe me, I know that. Trust me, I do, because, usually we're not here at this time. So maybe if you'd like to get a hold of the show, first time seeing it live, perhaps you have a question about a product, or maybe you'd like to comment about the show or have a show idea. Please feel free. Hit me up online at our show's email address, which is cqhamradiolive@gmail.com. If you'd like to help support the channel, man, we could use your help. We just went on a limb and bought a monitor today, and we put on our Best Buy card. So if you could help, that would be great. Please give whatever you can over on PayPal. The PayPal address is our email address. So PayPal address is cqhamradiolive@gmail.com, or you can hit us up on Patreon at Ham Radio Live. Celebrating Field Day 2021. You bet we are, my goodness sakes, we are, because today is the end of day number 1. And to some folks it might be, thank goodness. I know it's busy. I know the bands are crazy and there's lots of folks on them. I know that. But what's real interesting is that a lot of folks are having a good time. Got a great story for you today that I hope you enjoy. I really do, because it talks about a young man who waited a long time to get his ham license. And literally, it's no lie. He worked real hard, right? And then what he did was he got his technician license a while back, and literally powered through 2 tests to get his amateur extra license. Literally. Quickly. So this was literally his very first field day today. And his name is Rod Claar. He invited me to come along with him and, come out and take a look and, help him out with some stuff. And I was really honored to be asked to, help somebody, because that's not something that typically people invite me to do. So it was fun. It was nice to spend time with Rod this afternoon. I'll show you a good picture we have of Rod together. It was a nice picture. It was a fun opportunity for the both of us. And let me show you real quick. This is Rod and I today at Boiler Bay State Park in Oregon. Now, Boiler Bay is on the central Oregon coast, I'd say about 130 miles southwest of Portland. Yeah, about 130 35 miles or so. Beautiful area. My gosh, it's just gorgeous there. It's an area that has, if you've ever seen a blowhole before, like a regular blowhole from where the waves come in and then they hit this big old square that's, this big hole in the rocks, and then the waves come in and it shoots the water straight up. That's what it is. It's one of those places at the beach. Lots of folks come from all over the Northwest, and when they come to visit Oregon, some folks like to stop by there to see. It's a great scenic area. Gosh, it's beautiful. And I'll show you a picture of Rod and I today working. It's kind of neat. We had a great time. And what was nice is that while it was unseasonably hot in the Portland area and in Salem and Independence where we both live, it was nice there. It wasn't bad at all. A little foggy. Wasn't terribly bad, but here's Rod and I. Yep, that's Rod and me. I'm the one that's photobombing the picture in yellow, just in case you kind of wondered there for some reason. That's Rod and I. Yeah, K7LAP, K7HN together, having a good time at the beach on a Saturday afternoon. And thanks to Rod and his patience, too, because I was really late getting there, and I want to thank Rod for his patience. His is his first field day. Want to, first of all, welcome some folks. Martin from the Netherlands, Papa Echo 9 Tango India Golf. Wait, Papa Echo 9 Tango India Golf. I know it is. And it's even, it's funny. I'm not tired. It's right there in his emoji. I'm like the biggest doofus. Hello, Bob, my brother downstairs, Chris of WIFI. Thank you for being here. Martin, you two from the Netherlands, thank you for coming. I know it's good morning to you in Holland. It's good evening late to us, 11:27 p.m. right now. But wanted to share a little bit of today with you and a little bit about Field Day, because for folks that might not know about amateur radio, this is a great opportunity to share, Field Day, what it's about, what we do, and what some people do. Now, it was never intended as a contest. Field Day was always designed to show your radio off, to try and work MCOMs where you can put up an antenna real quick and have your ham radio working someplace beside your home. Yep. That was it. Then COVID hit a couple of years ago, and they changed some rules. They made it so that there was a Class D, which always was there, but now it's kind of different. You can call Class D stations, can call other Class D stations, and then it counts. Before, it wasn't that way. It was about contacting people who were working away from home. But since the coronavirus came, things changed here in the United States. So Field Day changed in 2020 and again 2021 as we're starting to lift restrictions here in the States. But it's still a lot of fun. It's a great time for people to take their transceiver on the road. And I can tell you that both Rod and I would say we probably had 15 people, maybe 10, I guess 10 is a more accurate number, asking us what we were doing. In fact, a few of them is kind of funny. A few of them actually thought that we were doing some kind of giant fishing pole because his antenna is high. His antenna is 31 feet. So they thought it was a very big fishing pole, to be honest. But it was great to talk to him about ham radio, what it was about. And it was interesting because Rod had a QRP rig. All right. He had the Zygo G90 brand new out of the box for Rod. Let me show you how it went for Rod. And I want to show you this because this is persistence in a ham radio operator that really wants to make something work. I think this is pretty special. And I hope you do too, because this really comes from my heart to Rod because of the hard work he put in. Keep in mind, this is a 20-watt rig working from literally the edge of the Oregon coast. Here's some video shots of Rod trying to make his first call on a Zygo G90.
K7LAP, QRP. K7LAP, QRP. K7LAP, QRP.
All right, so there was Rod, and he kept calling and calling and calling. And as the day went on, it's like anything else. You're just not making calls, and you start to get a little frustrated. Well, he kept going. Take a look.
Okay, 1 Delta Oscar Romeo. Got it. Lot of USB on the band time today. Thank you for your patience. 73 and aloha to you. QRZ, this is November Hotel 6 Juliet Charlie.
K7LAP.
CQ came from November Hotel 6 Juliet Charlie.
K7LAP.
Okay, so imagine you're working right at the edge of the Oregon coast, about 2,400 miles, 2,300 miles away from Hawaii, where that call was coming from. We thought we had a good shot because here we are at the edge of the coast, and that first bounce is going to go directly out over the Pacific, but no go. And Rod was kind of disappointed about that because we were so close to the Pacific, and right there was Hawaii, and we couldn't make the call because, the guy wasn't hearing us. And he kept trying.
See how many people are on the bands?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's crazy.
There's his G90, brand new. As right here where Rod was starting to get tired. He had been working since about 8:30 in the morning, okay? And I didn't get there till about 1 because I was held up here at home trying to get things done for my family. But Rod stuck it out, worked really hard, and I didn't realize, to be honest, that he'd never done a field day contest or a contest before, on the road before. And I felt terrible about that because I felt, oh gosh, what could I've cut out to get there sooner? And there just wasn't anything. I got there as fast as I could. When you have temperatures that are in triple digits, and by the way, tomorrow, we're expected to break literally an all-time high temperature for our area. Highest temperature ever recorded, at least on record, through the late 1800s here, 107 degrees. Tomorrow we're expected to hit 113. So today was very much, not quite as hot, but getting there, okay? So we escaped the heat. We were there at the coast. It was about 65 degrees, but the fog literally started right there where the ocean was and went out towards the ocean. From the east, it's fairly clear. Wasn't a bad day. Now, Rod is still working hard, right? He's looking at his watch. He's had enough. And he told me, okay, I think we're done. And I said, Rod, hold on. Why don't you try one more time? Try one more time. Here's what happened.
K7LAP.
Yeah, it's not you.
It's just so much.
And there's Rod, 20 watts. And he's had it. He's done. And I'm like, Rod, don't give up. You can still do this. You've got a really good transceiver. You got a really good antenna. You're right where you should be. Don't give up. Try it again. And he was done by that point. He tried one more time. Take a look.
Again.
K7LAP.
Is that 7 Lima Alpha Papa?
That's affirmative. Kilo 7 Lima Alpha Papa.
Okay, we are 3 Alpha Ohio. 3 Alpha Ohio.
1 Bravo Oregon.
Yes!
What was this one? Was that 1 Bravo Oregon?
Yes, 1 Bravo Oregon, 20 watts.
You did it!
What was it?
Look at the smile.
That's
Watch.
Ohio.
Yeah.
You got him. Nice.
Look at that smile. That right there is the first contact smile he's made ever away from home. Isn't that cool? I didn't do anything with the radio. I just wanted to help him. And it was an honor to do that. And it was worth every moment to do all that stuff we did to get to that moment where he made that call and he got to hear it. That was roughly 2,300 miles to the Cincinnati, Ohio area, from literally as close as you can get to the Pacific Ocean to Ham Club that was there in Cincinnati. Congratulations to Rod Claar, Kilo 7 Lima Alpha Papa, making his first contesting call ever in his ham radio career on Field Day 2021. Good job, Rod. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. Well, we're having a good time. And Don, by the way, good morning to you, sir. You are up late. Whiskey Alpha 2, Tango Papa Uniform, QRP. Thank you very much. Be safe. Feel better, Larry. Thank you, man. Yeah, I was picking up his solar panel. I think I did something here. What else is new, right? The whole body. I think I need to go in for like my 90,000 mile checkup, but that's all right. Still going on, by the way. I want to tell you, Friedrichshof is still tomorrow. If you want to see a great ham fest, people there from manufacturers to folks that might be selling some stuff too, check it out tomorrow on the internet. Be on the DARC website. Find Friedrichshofen, Europe's largest ham fair, which will be virtual on your computer. Should be a ton of fun. Real fun stuff. So that's going to be a lot of fun for the folks that are in Europe. And please make sure that you're, taking part in that. Got a trivia question? I helped you out. I want to make sure we had a little fun tonight for you. Okay. The founder of the American Radio Relay League, his name is Hiram Percy Maxim. All right. Hiram Percy Maxim. Now, does anybody know in what year he founded the ARRL? Was it A, 1902, B, 1909, C, 1914, or D, 1921? Hit me up with your answer, and I will let you know if you are correct or incorrect on that one. So just hit me up with A, B, C, or D. Yesterday's conditions, we had an 81 with a K index of 1. That's our noise floors. A is 5. We had a decent solar wind number of 399.4 kilometers per second, which that's not so bad. That's actually pretty good. Conditions right now, SFI is up to 86. Look at that K level. Look at that. 0. I mean, that means noise floors are real quiet. That's rare. That's real rare to see a 0. Solar wind way down to 356.6 kilometers per second. A index down at 4. It's great. That's why we see 30 and 20 meters, both with fair conditions. That's pretty good stuff. So if you want to work your ham radio, make some calls tonight. You could certainly do so and take part in some field day fun. All right. So we got some people that are ready to answer this trivia question. Again, today's trivia question, and let me see, is it North America has got 7, Europe right now with 5. The question, in what year did Hiram Percy Maxim found the ARRL? See, we have to do an ARRL question because it's field day weekend. So in what year was it? Was it A, 1902, B, 1909, C, 1914, or B, 1921? Official VA3 DLO, pardon me, says 1909 for the trivia question. And you are very, very close on that. You really are. Very close. Very close. All right. Don Bush coming in. He says 1914, which is the answer. C. Don, you are absolutely correct. It is 1914. That is the year that Hiram Percy Maxim founded the ARRL. 1914. Congratulations to you, Don. And again, great work, man. That's awesome. Don's call sign, by the way, is Whiskey Alpha 2, Tango Papa Uniform. Great job, my friend Don. Happy for you, man. Good job. Way to go. So you, North America now is 7, and Europe will catch up. They always do. Want to show some quick QSL thank yous. Kilo India 7, Oscar India Yankee. Thank you very much for the contact. We made this one way back. I can't believe I didn't post this earlier. Back in December. So thank you for the QSL card. I will get you one back. Also, here's one for you. This is pretty sweet. Look at this one. This is from November X-Ray 1 Victor. This is from Jeff. Yeah. Happy New Year. I'm not behind, are you? First of the decade from him. And this, I guess, was his first call, was to me from November X-Ray 1 Victor. Jeff, I want to tell you from Durango, Colorado, it'll be my honor to send you a QSL card. Thank you for sending me yours. That's cool. Anybody likes Star Trek, right? Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. All right, so let's take a look real quick at the bands, and we'll see real quick if we maybe make a quick hello on field day. It's not guaranteed. You never can, but you can try. We're using 100 watts, the Yaesu FTDX 10 transceiver using the Grand Line Performance DX flagpole antenna, 24 feet. All right, let's take a look. I'd like to go up to 20 real quick first, because 20 has been alive at night, still about this time of night. Not necessarily, not necessarily come on, don't do that. There we go. Not necessarily always this late, but it can be open. Let's take a look. Nice signal right here. Big one here. You're very welcome. Victor Alpha 3 Delta Lima Oscar. That's very kind. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Thank you. My pleasure. So we're looking quickly at 20 meters tonight. It's about 11 p.m., so it's getting close. Getting close to the time where it goes good night. Yeah, it should be. That's a little weak. Let's go back over here. This guy's real strong. It's clicking it way too fast. Sorry, guys. Pretty big signal, and let's see what we get. See, this is what happens when you get close to midnight. Things start to really dip on 20, and that's what's happening here. Yeah, he's pretty tough. It's at least on my end. A little difficult to hear in terms of being able to hear his signal and make good contact for you. All right, we'll pull up a little bit. We'll see if we can find someone else. Looks like somebody coming up. Usually this always ends right around, it's the same place we're at. Usually this ends right around 14,275 at night. That's where it's been ending. So usually after that, you don't find many signals at all. We'll expand just to see, but I don't think we'll see much. Could. Yeah, so, and that's been normal on the bands, been very normal. So usually the DX part of it ends right about 75. So we'll pull away a little bit. We'll try and tune real quick, pull off frequency, and we'll see what happens. By the way, thank you for being here. Appreciate you very, very much for coming wherever you are around the world. Thank you. Good night to Victor Alpha 3, Delta Lima Oscar. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate it. No, it's a late show. Appreciate you being here. Tom, Bahrain, Alpha Echo 1, Tango Papa, Alpha 92, Golf Whiskey, all the way in Bahrain is here. Hello, Tom. Don Bush, 10 meters trying to open. Currently hearing 3 beacons from the Midwest. Just some info for the folks on here. So if you're looking maybe to work 10, some beacons are open. That's good. Again, this is just trying to work maybe a few QSOs for field day, but doing it a little more difficult, not on 40. Roger, how are you? Good to see you, bud. Roger's here. His call sign is Kilo Delta 6, Whiskey Charlie Hotel. What a joy it is. Nice to see you, Raj. Thanks. And Russ is here from Russia. Wow. Romeo 7, Whiskey Alpha Papa. It's a true honor to have you, Russ. Thanks for coming. And it's true. Don, field day, get involved. Have some fun. Night-night, buddy. You sleep good. God bless you, too. Whiskey Alpha 2, Tango Papa uniform. Get some sleep, my friend. Thanks for coming. This might probably be a short show. We're just going to move bands now. We'll try over on 40. We'll see how we do. And we'll just come up. We're going to bring down the... Oops. We're on the wrong setting here. Sorry about that. This is way hot, as you can tell. So we'll bring that down, and then we'll just quickly tune over. And we'll get to the voice portion, which in the US is above 7.128.
Foxtrot 0 Romeo QRZ.
Kilo 7 Hotel November.
Kilo 7 Hotel November. Please copy 1 Alpha Charlie Oscar.
QSL 1 Charlie Alpha Oscar, 1 Delta Oscar Romeo.
1 Delta Oregon. Thanks so much, QSL.
All right, good luck. Thank you.
Okay, Kilo Foxtrot 0 Romeo QRZ.
There we go. So there you go. And you know, it's something that is not necessarily difficult to do. It's just more spending a little time and getting up and doing it and having a little fun. You know, this is supposed to be a fun thing. Some people take field day very, very seriously, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. People love contesting. But the initial thought of field day was to actually learn how to use your ham radio away from home. That's it. So it's a good idea to do that if you can. Have fun with it. If you have fun with it, that means you're doing field day. It's kind of like the way it was for us today at the beach. Most people asking us questions, for example, like, hey, what is that? Is that a big fishing pole? Things like that. And that stuff happened a lot, to be honest with you. And when they found out it was a ham radio, they were very impressed with it. They really were. By the way, some information to tell you, coming to the channel, we will have Alpha Antenna's founder. Yeah, the founder of Alpha Antennas coming on the channel very shortly to take some questions from you. Yep. If you have any interest in any Alpha products, any Alpha Antenna products, he's going to join us here on the channel, and he'll be taking your questions live. They'll be coming up here in a few weeks. I hope that you'll join us for that. Should be fun. Fred Durant is here from the state of Washington. Always a pleasure when you're here, Fred. Thank you for coming. All the way from Belfair, Washington. It's good to see you. All right, folks, so there's one. We'll see if we can get one more, and then we'll call it a show. This is just a little bit of field day to show people what it's like to get on a ham radio and, you know, on a contest weekend, say hello. We're at a point where we're giving call signs and they're sounding really far between.
Kilowatt 7, no money. Over.
Kilowatt 7, no money. I like that. That sounds like me.
Yeah, 73. Thanks a lot for the report. I appreciate it. This is Kilowatt 7, Norway, Mexico. Cure that.
Kilo 7, Hotel November.
The Whiskey 0. Yeah, very good. Whiskey 0, Sierra Romeo Charlie. Got the marine area. You're 1 Delta Utah. 1 Delta Utah. Where are you at in Missouri? Over. Yeah, okay.
Jody, welcome to the show from Tampa, Florida. Kilo Bravo 4, Oscar Victoria Papa. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. It's an honor to have you tonight. Thank you. Just little field day stuff.
Whiskey 7 Echo. There's a big signal. Thanks. 1 Delta Utah. Okay, got 2 Delta Romeo. Thanks a lot. 73 is K7 November Mike. Cure that.
Kilo 7, Hotel November. And it just fades.
Delta 7 Golf Echo, 1 Delta Utah, over.
Nope.
Roger, the 2 Delta Oregon. Thanks a lot. Cure that.
Kilo 7, Hotel November.
Kilo Mike 7 Delta Bravo. Thanks. 1 Delta Utah, over. Roger, that Western Washington. Thanks a lot. Cure that. K7 November, Mike.
Kilo 7, Hotel November.
Sierra.
K7, Honolulu, Norway.
Okay, November Tango 7 Sierra. Thanks a lot. 1 Delta Utah, over.
That's interesting. Okay, so there's Utah, and we're missing him. Let's turn away just a few. We'll turn away from him where there's no signal showing up, and we'll just quickly tune. We'll go off frequency and tune just to say a quick hello. We'll make the call, hopefully, and we'll go from there. Hello to Wausau, Wisconsin, November 9, Oscar Victor Romeo. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you this evening. Field Day 2021 in the evening. Thank you for coming. Truly mean that. It's nice to have you. Thank you. Again, using the
Thanks a lot. I've been collecting those tonight. 03, this is K7 November Mike, sure that.
Kilo 7 Hotel November.
November 5, Oscar something.
Kilowatt 7 Honolulu, Norway.
Okay, November 5, Oscar Alpha Kilowatt, thanks a lot. 1 Delta, 2, over.
QSL 1 Delta Oscar Romeo. Yeah, we're fading. I don't think you got me. We're fading. So, and it's normal. I mean, the bands will fade. So we'll quickly move. We'll see if we make one more call. In fact, let's go to 80. Why not? Go to 75, 80. See if anybody's there. It's always fun. This is always a neat band to try it, just to kind of work a little bit. There's usually a lot of people on it. A lot of nets. Somebody's calling it. Because this hasn't been tuned in a while here on 80. Yeah. So that's afraid of here. All right, so let me just move quickly onto a different antenna. Hang on. All right. Just going to go to a quiet place. And again, we're on the Gray Line Performance antenna. Just a little flagpole out front. So let me go over here real quick. We'll go to mode. And we're going to change that. And we'll get into a different setting here just to kind of tune here. So brought everything up. Let's take a quick look. SWR is solid. So we're good. All right. Let's get back to it. Sorry. Mode. Be helpful. There we go. It's always helpful. Be on the right band. There we go. Oh my goodness. Sam is back. Sam Cement. Hello, Sam. Victor Kilo 5. Mike Sierra Alpha. All the way from Australia. In South Australia. Sam, what a treat. It's truly, hey man, it's an honor to have you. Thank you for coming, Sam. I mean that sincerely. A very happy Sunday to you over there in VK. Thank you. Nice to see you. Also, it's really a pleasure as well to have you here from Mossa as well. It's, Eric, I'm just a simple dude. It's nice to have people say such nice things. So thank you. It means a lot to me that you said that. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you. Happy Field Day to you. Field Day evening, right? So far we've survived. No one's killed each other yet, so that's always a positive. Here we go. So we're right now technically on 80 meters. And we just crossed over 75.
Roger, the 1 Delta, Western Washington, thanks. 73, Whiskey 6, Yankee X-ray.
Kilo 7, Hotel November.
Again?
Kilowatt 7, Hotel November.
Kilowatt 7, something November, Whiskey 6, Yankee X-ray, 4 Foxtrot, Sierra Charlie Victor, over.
Thank you for Sierra Charlie Victor. Correction on the call sign. Kilowatt 7, Honolulu, Norway. You are 1 Delta, Oscar Romeo. QSL?
Okay, I got the exchange good. 1 Delta, Oscar Romeo. What's your call sign again, please?
Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Honolulu, Norway.
The Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, is that a Roger, Roger?
Roger, Roger.
Okay, excellent. And we're 4 Foxtrot, Sierra Charlie Victor QSL.
QSL, 1 Delta Oscar Romeo. Good luck.
Roger, Roger, 73, Whiskey 6, Yankee X-ray.
There you go. That's nice. That gets a couple calls there, and we got one on 40, one on 75. So it's fun. It's neat to do that. Both of those were done with a flagpole antenna. So that's a 24 feet in the air and has a MFJ 998 RT tuner right at the base. We've got a MFJ 912 4-to-1 balun. That pulls the ladder line out, and then it's got a 915 RF line isolator on it as well. So it will work QRO up to 1500 watts. I've just running 100. So honestly, I've never pushed power through that yet, and it's worked me all the way to Australia. Done great. That antenna, that's nothing to sneeze at. Greyland Performance with their flagpole antenna series. Man, quality product. And my neighbors love it. So that's kind of cool. So, all right, folks, we'll call it a wrap. We've done 41 minutes here. I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank you. And I really want to wish you the very best. I hope the story with Rod was encouraging to you, because we all had our first contest. Remember, we all struggle with how to talk, right? What to say, how to say it, how quickly to talk, when to talk, right? All those things. And I found myself, when I watched Rod doing that, remembering myself a lot. And it was neat to see him work his way through it and then gain some confidence and just make calls. And, you know, when he made that call to Ohio, again, the look on his face was priceless. So that's ham radio. That's what it's really about. Picking up a radio, and on an antenna you put together yourself and you put it where you want it, and then setting up a radio of your own choice and making calls to people from around the world. We would love to have you in this hobby. This is such a special time of year, and the next 4 years are going to get better, because how our radios work is they bounce up off the ionosphere and sunspots. Actually, the radiation from the sun in sunspots helps to charge the ionosphere. So the next 4 years, we get lots of sunspots, and the ionosphere gets really charged, which means that we make better calls. We would love to have you come join us in amateur radio, would you? Contact the American Radio Relay League. It's their weekend. It's ARRL Field Day weekend. Call them and just give them heck about it. No, don't do that. Find them online and ask them to find a radio club near you, and they'll help you. Find them at www.arrl.org. If you'd like to email the show, have a show idea, maybe some feedback, like to say hello, please get me up at CQ, hamradiolive@gmail.com. And if you'd like to support the channel, we would sure appreciate it. We just bought a new monitor today, and I'm like, oh gosh, we'll get there, because you guys have been so good. You've bought the computer, and you've helped keep the channel alive. Find us on Patreon at Ham Radio Live, or hit us up on PayPal, which is the easiest way and the quickest way for me to pay the bill off at PayPal. Find us at cqhamradiolive@gmail.com. I want to thank you for coming today. A very happy field day to you, wherever you are in this world. Remember, this was designed to use your radio outside in a non-comfortable position and work it. That's what it was for. If you like contesting, have a wonderful contest. Enjoy. Make as many calls as you can. But don't ever forget the spirit of field day. It's making your radio work in a place that maybe you're not always comfortable working in. And have a good time. Until next time, God bless you from Oregon. My name's Larry. My call sign's Kilo 7 Hotel November. All the very best to you and your family. Good night, everybody.
The shining America, America. kai alo ni
By the way, find some great YouTube content on this guy's page, Alpha Echo 1 Tango Papa or Alpha 92 Golf Whiskey. Tom has some of the best YouTube content out there. Find him here on YouTube, Alpha 92 Golf Whiskey, and enjoy his videos.
TV2 has come to the end of another day of service to the people of Hawaii. In Honolulu, you've been watching KHON-TV Channel 2, television STL station WCX 539, and TV intercity relay stations WDT 811, WGW 978, WFW 595, and WFW 591. Maui is being served by KAII-TV Channel 7 Wailuku. On Hawaii, KHRW-TV Channel 11 Hilo, and TV Intercity Relay Station KUT 66 Mauna Loa. And serving the island of Kauai is K55DZ Lihue.